Hello everyone. Today my topic is online education is the future trend of education. In the past 2 years, due to the COVID-19, most of us may have been contacted to online education. If you are a student, you may attend online course. If you are parents, your children may have online course at home. Although they are always noisy at home, you want to drive them out from home to school. You may feel the online course is not as good as offline teaching. But everyone, I need to remind you, have you ever thought that if there is no online education during those 2 years, you and your children's education may be stopped? So, online education is very meaningful for us. As a university teacher for 7 years, I have been focused on this research for many years. According to the data from Chinese online education institutions, the number of online education users in China reached 330 million in 2022, which you may say is due to the epidemic. But we go back to the time before the outbreak of the epidemic. In 2019, according to the data of Chinese online education institutions, the number of online education in China in 2019 was 260 million, which is also a large number. I think with the development of the society, this data will increase. Online education can well solve the problems of insufficient traditional education resource, time and place restrictions, and relative high cost. Let's talk about it one by one. The first is the limitations of offline education resource. The limitation I refer to here include two aspects. On one hand, the need to use permission. Most of the offline education resources are stored in the local education institutions. Well, if the results of the educational institutions want to reference and use, most need to find ways to borrow from them. In most cases, they cannot be used with money, and also the limitations of the place of use, such as students A in Shanghai want to study the summer result inscriptions. He may need to fly from Shanghai to Chengde. If lucky, she may buy a summer result tickets to find the inscription he needs. If he happens to find the inscription test is not clear, she needs to contact the summer result research center to find the required inscriptions of the original material. Secondly, the time and place of offline education are limited. We all being students, and when we have classes, there are face time and place restrictions. For example, if you like Asian poems, you may want to listen to the famous Professor Conference class. You need to go to Beijing Conference classroom to listen. But what if you are currently in Hainan, or if you only have time in the evening, you won't have a chance. The last one is that the cost of offline education is relatively high, which is easy to understand because you want to be in school, you need to have desks, chairs, and you need a teacher. So they are all the cost. The cost always have to be paid for. Offline education, the tuition that you pay is the cost. How to solve those problems? The first, we can use the online education to share education resources. We can encourage educational institutions gradually begin to upload their own education resources to the network to contribute to the network resource. At present, the rapid development of the science and technology with full cover of the network, online education results has more and more abundant. Although not all education results are free, we can get it more easier. For example, if the Summer Results Research Center has shared the relevant learning results on the internet, at least student A in Shanghai will not have to fly to Chengde, but only need to download the required results from the internet. Therefore, more people need to be encouraged to share more educational results online, so that distance learning can be carried out. Second, online education, teachers and students can meet online, and the course can be recorded, which overcomes the time and the place construction of the course. You can learn the course you need over the internet anytime and anywhere, no longer need to run from the dorm to the classroom. Thirdly, let's talk about the teaching cost. Online education does not need to pay for the environmental construction cost of desks, chairs, blackboards, and so on. The cost hiring a teacher will be changed from the original dozens of course cost to thousands or even tens of thousands of people. It can be said that online education has greatly reduced the course cost. Online teaching can not only solve the above problems, but also have long-term benefits. Firstly, online education helps to promote lifelong learning. Lifelong learning is an important goal of global education. Now, people's lives are more and more busy. Time for everyone is very precious. Especially with the development of the science and technology, education more and more modern, you can learn anytime and anywhere has become the inevitable requirement of social development. Online education forms a more powerful way to imply this condition. Secondly, online education can be very good to achieve personality learning. The high level of truth that online education has allows you to find the most of what you are interested in. To improve boring general education, students can arrange their learning process according to their own time and choose their learning content according to their own needs. Personal preference and learning style, which can efficiently enhance the patterns of learning and thus improve their personal learning efficiency. Now, the age of information. Online education has become the poison of education development. Everyone maybe still likes the offline teaching, but with the development of visual reality, Yuan University technology, you have evolved in offline teaching. You may become that may become one part of online education in the future. If we refuse to accept online education, we may become the laggard. I'm the speaker Pambo. Thank you for your attention.